Blockchain and Aviation, episode number 2. We looked at blockchain business cases. And so we look at the objective, and the objective was really to familiarize viewers with Web3 terminology and business cases, again, adding in the aspect of business cases. And in this particular session, Gabe was with us again, and I brought in LV from a company called Real Variable, who's the Chief Technology Officer of Real Variable, and he has a tremendous amount of experience in blockchain. And what we did is we looked at terminology of blockchain terminology. We looked at security. We looked at DLT, which is distributed ledger technology, how it's a peer-to-peer decentralized kind of an environment. We looked at the secure nature of it and how it's immutable. And number 2, we looked at use cases for blockchain and aviation, which include things like supply chain and warranty and parts track and trace. There's many other applications, but those were some of the key ones which we really were bringing in. One of the things that was important about it is that it brings security, it brings accessibility, it brings the shareable, decentralized nature of the blockchain. We also examined what's the difference between private blockchains, public blockchains, and things like consensus blockchains. And one of the things that we did is we said, you need to use the right blockchain given the application or its business use. Gabe, what were your key takeaways from that session?
Yeah, once again, this session was pretty much learning more of the basics. Okay, these first 2 sessions we're defining how blockchains work, what type of blockchains there are, and which ones to use in which use case. So this one also definitely one that you need to be watching if you're newer to blockchain, and even if you're not, we go into some of the more some more detailed explanations of these things. So.
Yeah, one of my key takeaways, Gabe, is that one of the reasons that we do this is because we want people to understand blockchain so that we can consider the appropriate technology for the business case. Blockchain is not for everything. We need to understand it so we can evaluate it and use blockchain where it's needed. So let's go to episode number 3. Episode number 3, this was probably Gabriel's favorite. It's crypto in aviation. And so really on this one, I'm going to let Gabe jump right in and tell us about this particular session.
Yeah, so this session was amazing, crypto and aviation. We had George from the CK Trading Institute, also known as the Crypto King. This is because he just got into crypto so early, way back in, I think in 2010, or some year around like 2010 to 2011, but he's been in the crypto business for a very long time. And we pretty much went over use cases of crypto, who's using them, such as airlines, private jets, how they're using them, loyalty programs. We're seeing that businesses are trying to implement these things. Some businesses, airlines actually, were even accepting some forms of cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies being used in NFTs, in Air Baltic, Air Europa, Etihad, Raven Alaska had a Raven coin that they made for loyalty programs. So this one, we talked about crypto, how it's here to stay. Also, we talked about the market conditions and what's going on, and regulations. We talked about that as well. So this was awesome. This was a great episode, learning about cryptocurrency and where it's going. Key takeaways: cryptocurrency is here to stay. Natural evolution of technology in the financial system, and industries are using it. So there's not just speculation. There's a lot of speculation in cryptocurrency, but companies and industries are adopting this, and they're trying to implement it in the ways that are appropriate.
It's clear that crypto is moving mainstream, and I think my biggest takeaway, Gabe, was that last thing that we said is that it's a natural evolution of technology, in finance and being applied in different industries, and so it's here to stay. It's not going away.